If you came home one night and saw someone standing in the dark in a black robe through the window and realized they had been dead for centuries, what would you do? This is the true story of a house that even priests are afraid of.
Hello everyone, welcome to Mystery Tales.
In 1966, the small town of Pontefract in Yorkshire, England, seemed quiet and uneventful. But everything changed when the Pritchard family decided to move into the house at 30 East Drive. The house was small and ordinary, with a backyard and a narrow staircase, yet beneath its calm exterior, something dark and malevolent was lurking. The first signs appeared in the summer. The family's teenage daughter, Diane, and her brother, Philip, accidentally heard repeated knocking sounds from the wall. They thought it might be a problem with the pipes, or perhaps an animal trapped behind the wall. But the knocks seemed intelligent, as if someone was answering from the other side. A few days later, the events became more intense. Fine white powder began to fall from the living room ceiling. Furniture moved on its own, lights flickered on and off, and flower pots were hurled into the air without explanation. One night, while everyone was asleep, Diane let out a loud scream. The family rushed into her room and saw her being dragged across the bed by an invisible force gripping her ankle. From that night on, strange bruises and scratches began to appear on her body. Neighbors also claimed to hear heavy footsteps coming from the house, even when the Pritchards were away on holiday. One night, Philip and his grandmother were in the kitchen when they saw something that would later become infamous as the Black Monk. A tall man dressed in a black robe and a pointed hood, his face shadowed and unrecognizable, stood silently in the corner of the kitchen. Within seconds, the figure vanished. From that night onward, the shadow of the monk was seen many times in the hallway, beside beds, and even in the backyard. When the family decided to bring a priest to bless the house, the entity grew furious. That night, all the doors banged violently, pictures fell from the walls, and Diane was attacked again, this time even more violently. Investigations revealed that 30 East Drive had been built on land that, in the Middle Ages, belonged to the local church. Stories claimed that a monk had been executed there for murdering a teenage girl and buried on the same ground. Ever since, people believe that his malevolent spirit still roamed the area. Years later, even after the Pritchard family moved out, the new residents reported the same strange activity. Even today, tourists visiting Pontefract say they've seen a dark shadow standing at the house's window at night, silently staring out at the street. Perhaps the Black Monk is still waiting for his next victim. My friends, don't forget to subscribe. If you have a story or incident in mind, please comment so that I can research your story and portray the truth for you.